Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome my new followers. KTGFTW, Scenic Katna, Zicky Man 360, Chris Love 100, and Roaring T-Rex. Thank you for following. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I'm good for Tuesday. I'll show you. Alright, Captain Buzz, how are ya? Captain Buzz, thank you for the welcome to the stream. I'm good, how are you? Basically, Captain Buzz, I don't know if you've seen my replays. The last one I did yesterday was the Casualty Award for the NRL. And the ladder and the signings. And the incident yesterday. Last Thursday I covered it yesterday. With the NRL. Last Wednesday I covered... Okay, you've been away. Congratulations too. Last Wednesday I covered Steve Irwin. I did a special stream on Steve Irwin. Last Tuesday I did NRL teams list, the judiciary, and the referee appointments. The Monday I did what did I do Monday? Round 1 results. Because Phoenix 171 inspired me to stream 3 times a week. But next week it's going to be totally different. Like next week it's going to be... Well, what is it? Next week it is the Monday stream, like the results of this round in the NRL. Hey, .com.tech. Yeah, .com.tech. We've got the hours up too, I'll show you in a minute when I switch over to scene. When we switch over to the scenes, I'll show you the achievements so far. We got the hours up. .com.tech was here last week too, Buzz, except for... What day was it? Wednesday? Yeah. I'll show you the hours. We had offline, not .com.tech, offline we had 2 brand new followers. One was Cynical Katna, KTGFTW, Zaki Man 360, Chris Love 100, and Roaring T-Rex. They all followed while I was offline last night. Yeah, Buzz, I go on. Oh, don't you miss the Codename stream with Phoenix? I go on holidays at the end of April. You can probably tell in me Twitch schedule. There. But yeah, .com.tech, we got the 8 hours up. We're up to 9.51 out of 8. 2 more unique days. Which one will be today? So tomorrow and today. And just the average. Then it's an affiliate. Yeah. I go on holidays the end of April though. Captain Buzz. I showed .com where I was going. I'll have to show you too, I guess, because I don't know if Captain.com told you, but I'm going to a concert on the 29th of April. I'll show you on when I switch scenes in a minute. I'm going to a concert on the 29th of... Yeah, I'm going to Bundaberg, Doc. I'm going to Bundaberg, Captain Buzz, for a concert at Bernard Heads. In the week of that, right, I was telling .com Tech, he was here last week. I'm actually going to, I'm actually going on a trip with the NDIS the end of April. Go to the Sunshine Coast on the 23rd. Don't mind that noise, that's only a table clicking. Go to Sunshine Coast the end of April. Look to the 20. Yeah, go down to Sunshine Coast on the 23rd of April. We do. I'll read out the email I just sent off recently with the calendar in it. I'll find it. This is what we're doing. I'll read it out to you off screen. It's just got NDIS emails in it. Like the support workers in that. Yeah, go to where did I tell you .com today? Yeah, I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. I'll definitely enjoy it, Captain Buzz. The first, the first day we travelled down to there. What did we do? Okay, we travelled down to the Sunshine Coast on the 24th of April. There's 5 of us going. There's myself, a guy in my Twitch channel profile picture. There's him, myself, and two girls and a guy from Gladstone going out the NDIS. We travel down there. That night we do dinner and Holy Moly or cinema. The choice is to be made this coming week, next week, or this middle of April. Then what was I going to do? Then the week after that we do, what do we do? We do Anzac Day, which is 25th of April, which is Tuesday. We travel down on the 24th, which is Monday. Then we go to the girls go to Sunshine Plaza. Mikey, myself, and Will, and Lee and Brian and Mandy do a boat experience. I'm trying to explain to you what it is. It's a barbecue boat with a pizza oven on board, with a barbecue on board. at the Sunshine Coast. There was a link to it. I'll open the link up in a minute and show you a photo of what it was. And this is, where was it? And then on the Wednesday, we don't do anything till Tuesday. We don't do anything till about 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. That night we do. What do we do that night? That night we don't do anything. Wednesday we do Sea Life. Will, Sarah, Alicia, and myself, and Brian, Shireen, and Mandy. Shireen, Mandy, and Lee and Brian support workers. Michael does salability with Lee and Glenn. Glenn's a person from Sunshine Coast. He's a support worker. Originally, he was going to join up with this company I'm with, but he can't because he's got 2 kids at home. Then that night we do dinner and karaoke at the, what it's called, the Mountain Creek Pub. In the Mountain Creek Pub, or somewhere at the Sunshine Coast. Then Thursday, that night, Thursday we do the whole day at Australia Zoo. Friday we pack our bags, Mikey, myself, Will, Mandy, Brian, Lee. We pack our bags and we travel to Bundaberg to the music festival, which I'll show you in a minute. And on the 28th, this is the 28th, the girls decide what they want to do with Shireen. Sharon and Alicia decide what they want to do with Shireen. And then we did the Bundaberg Rum Factory tour in the afternoon. And on the 30th, on 29th, the Saturday, we did a lighthouse event, which I'll show you in a minute as well. And then on the 30th, we travelled back to where I'm located, .comness, room which is near Theodore. And then on the 1st of May, the show is, the local fair is. The local show. So everyone's got that day off except for me. I've got to work at the show. Then we do Tuesday the 2nd of May, the show with the support workers, if we want them. Like we can do one-on-ones, group. See, like for example, I could do one-on-one with my support worker, which is Lee, Shireen, or Mandy that day. Then on the Wednesday, they travel back to the Sunshine Coast, back to Mooloolaba. And .comtech, if you're still there, we're seeing that boat that you're seeing in Phoenix's Discord. Again, that very boat that's pictured in the offline banner, and the statue that's pictured in my profile picture on Twitch. I'll close that one over. Close that one. And I'll switch scenes to the Captain Buzz. This is the boat we're going on. I don't know if you can see it. This is the boat we're going on. Yeah, this is the boat we're going on. The boat we see is Croc One, Steve Irwin's boat. That boat there is 9 meters long, nearly 9 meters long and 3 meters wide. Yeah, and that's it. That's another one there. There's more boats. Yeah, and this is the sea life event that I was telling you about. We see if you can see it. That's sea life. The sea life's about to come up. This is what we see down at sea life. I'll show you what it was. Click on the right one for you. This is the one we go to. We go to the one down the Gold Central Coast, which is at Mooloolaba. And then what we do is, what we do is, look, we do a day tour there, or half of that. Yeah, that's sealife.com tech. That is down the road from Steve Irwin's boat, which you've seen in Phoenix's Discord. And if you were here in, yeah, like you can, this Sea Life, Captain Buzz, I don't know if you've been to Sea Life before. They explain all the animals to you. They got sharks, stingrays. You can dive with the sharks. You can feed the penguins. And you see the seals. Yeah, Sea Life is good. Like you got the Seal Island, which crew go to, but we didn't see Sea Life before. We did part of Sea Life back in October when I went away. Tech. And Buzz, this is the thing that I was telling Tech about. This is a concert I'm going to. You've got Lee Kernaghan, Becky Cole, Lee Kernaghan, Becky Cole, Travis Collins, Adam Harvey, the Crack Up Sisters, Mark Lavender, Keely Allen, and the Lighthouse Radio. And Tech, this is the, where was Tech? That's the one there we're going to get the averages for reviewers. Averages for reviewers in 9.1 hours stream is 2.91. It's got to be 3. And Tech, what do we got? We get 4 out of 5 people talk. 5 people chatting at the same time. In just the days, but we got the hours done, which is good in the achievements. Like we streamed for 8 hours, that's done. Because yesterday was 2 hours because we didn't have no one. We didn't have no one to raid yesterday, Captain Buff. Tuesday I had to raid out to a person in Bundaberg in Harvey Bay because there was no one to raid. Because I normally raid certain streamers. Yeah, but those ones should be knocked off by this week. What was I going to tell you too? The judiciary report. This is the NRL judiciary report.com thing, which we covered last week. Jacob Safidi will miss 5 matches, because he took an early guilty plea. Jackson Hastings has been fined $1,800 for a careless high tackle charge. Isaiah Papawi will miss 2 games. Will miss that game against the Bulldogs. He's the Tigers forward. He was charged for a late hit on Jack Johns. Jack Johns is Matthew Johns' son. They just play for the Sharks. Scott Drinkwater misses 3 games for an early guilty plea to a soldier charge on Broncos wing Corey Oates. Peter Hicko gets fined for misses 2 matches after he pleaded guilty to a crash tackle on Oates. That happened in Friday night's game, the Broncos and Cowboys. Joseph Sulis into the guilty plea to the dangerous contact. He's been fined $3,000. Jeremy Marshall King will miss the next 2 games against the Knights and Broncos. He's a Dolphins hooker. Tom Gilbert was fined $3,000 for an early guilty plea for dangerous contact offence. Ulami Kikau was fined $3,000 for pleading guilty to grade 1 dangerous contact tripping offence. And Matiko Sivo was fined $1,000 for dangerous contact after entering an early guilty plea. And in this list down here, you can see what they've done. And this is the teams. Read out the referee appointments for the round 2 in a minute. For round 3 in a minute. This is the NRL referee appointments for round 3. For the Seagulls versus the Eels. The referee is Adam G. David Munro's touch judge. The other touch judge is Peter Goff. Standby touch judge is Clayton Wills. And the bunker is Ashley Klein. That's at Four Pines Oak Park in Sydney, which used to be Brookvale Oval. For the Knights vs Dolphins, you've got Chris Butler as the referee, Nick Bichelle as the touch judge with Matt Noyman. Martin Jones is on standby as touch judge. Ben Cummins is in the bunker. For the Rabbitohs, Roosters vs Rabbitohs, you got referee Jared Sutton. Touch judge is Liam Kennedy. The other touch judge is Phil Henderson. Mitch Carey is on standby touch judge. That's okay, Captain Butts. For the bunker, you got Adam G. Is he going live tonight, do you know? Tonight? For the Titans versus the Storm, you got Grant Atkin as a referee. The touch judge is Belinda Sharp and Wyatt Raymond. Dan Munro is on standby touch judge. Matt Norman is the ref in the bunker for the Titans vs Storm at Seabus Stadium. That's 2 p.m. Saturday. The first one was 7 p.m. on Friday night. And the first one Friday night was 5 o'clock. And the first one is 7 o'clock on Thursday. The Warriors vs Cowboys, you got Peter Goff, the referee. Michael Wise is touch judge. Nick Pelgrave is the other touch judge. Standby touch judge is Jared Cole. Bunker review official is Chris Butler. For the Broncos vs Dragons, at Suncorp Stadium at 6:35 p.m. on Saturday. The other one's 4:30 on Saturday. That Brisbane one's 7:30 in Queensland. You got referee Todd Smith. Touch judge is John Stone. The other touch judge is Casey Badger. The standby touch judge is Damien Brady. And in the bunker, you got Jared Sutton. For the Bulldogs vs Tigers, which will be a wooden spoon game, you got referee Ashley Klein. The first touch judge is Ziggy Purleski-Adamski. The other touch judge is Drew Eltram. Daniel Ratringa is on standby. And Grant Atkins is referee in the bunker. And that game is 3:05 p.m. at Belmore Sports Ground, Sydney. And GIO Stadium is the GIC. That game's yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Captain Buzz too. This is where is it? I'll find the team list for you. Brendan Smith is cleared for the Rabbitohs2.com tech. He did a injury. He had a rib injury. Jared Hero Hargraves is back on deck, and that Victor Radley. Kalen Ponga and Jaden Brayley won't be playing on Sunday. On Friday night, because Tyson, they won't be playing for the versus Dolphins. Tyson Rizzo is cleared. He went back up as well because he did his ankle. Adam Elliott did his groin, and Kurt Mann, facing about 4 to 6 weeks out after suffering injuries in the past week. Jack Jones is cleared to play. The West Tigers star players Tommy Talau and Jake Simpkins. Jake Simpkins won't be available. Neither is Dane Laurie. Other players unavailable for round 3 include Sam Farrells, Channel Chance Nickel Klokstad, Jackson Ford, Nico Hines, Josh Papali, Josh Curran, and Toby Craftsman have been cleared to play. Mattori has been ruled out. He broke his hand in the last game versus the Dolphins. Nelson Samoa is sidelined for 8 weeks. Justin Ohm has been named to return from an elbow injury earlier than expected. Corey Yates is out for 6 to 8 weeks. For the Broncos, he did his draw by Scott Drinkwater and tackle. And for the teams list, you've got the teams list. You've got who you got for the Eels? For the Sea Eagles versus Eels, you've got Tom Trbojevic, Christian Tupuluta, Brad Parker, Tuluta Kalau, Ruben Garrick, Josh Schuster, Daly Cherry Evans. They're the Sea Eagles backs. They play at 8 PM on Thursday night at 4 Points Park. And then you got Tennille Paseka, Lachlan Croker, Jake Trbojevic, Himal Ektel, Kima Tuligi, Josh Aioli for the Sea Eagles. And on the bench you've got K.O. Weeks, Ben Trbojevic, Ethan Bulmer, Sin Kepi, Tefua Sipley. For the Eels you've got Clinton Gufferson in the back row at fullback. Malik Makia Siva, Will Penasini, Marco Blake, Bailey Thomason, Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses in the backs. Regan Campbell-Gillard, Josh Hodgson, Junior Bullard, Bryce Cartwright, Matt Dory and Jermaine Hopgood in the forwards. For the interchange you've got Gerard Momasia, Jack Murchie, Remy Grieg, Makota, and Jake Arthos. For the 8 PM game on Thursday night, which the Eels should win. I've tipped the Eels there too, .com-tech. For the 6 PM game at McDonald Jones Stadium, you've got Lachlan Miller, Hymel Hunt, Dan Gagai, Radman Best, Dominic Young, Tyson Gamble, Jackson Hastings, Daniel in the backs. You got Daniel Safidi, Phoenix Crossan, Jack Hetherington, Brody Jones, Lachlan Fitzgibbon, Leo Thompson in the forwards. In the interchange, you got Ryan Rivet, Matt Croker, Jack Johns, which is Matty Johns' son, Dylan Lucas, and Erneri Tulua. For the Dolphins, you got Hamiso Tabio Fido, Domain Soko, Ewan Aitken, Brenko Lee, Tessie Newey, Isaiah Cato, Cena Sullivan in the back. In the forwards, you got Jesse Bromwich, Cody Nikorima, Jared Wallace, Felice Kafusi, Kenneth Bromwich, and Tom Gilbert. On the interns bench, you got Connolly Lemieux, Mark Nichols, Ray Stone, and Kurt Donahue. And Mason Teague as the 18th man because you can carry the 18th man. That's at 6 p.m. Queensland time at McDonald Jones Stadium. The other one's Porcupine Oval in Sydney, Porcupine Park in Sydney at 8 p.m. Saturday on Thursday. The Friday night game, you've got at 8 o'clock Queensland time at Alliance Stadium in Sydney. You've got the Roosters versus the Rabbitohs. You tipped the Dolphins in that other game too. You got James Tedesco, Daniel Tupou, Joseph Suaalii, Joseph Manu, Jackson Pula, Luke Keary, Sam Walker in the backs for the Roosters. Wahira Hargraves, Brendan Smith, Lindsay Collins, Egan Butcher, Nat Butcher, and Victor Radley for the Roosters. For the interchange bench, you got Jake Turpin, Drew Hutchison, Tyler May, Fletcher Baker, and Nefu White as the reserves on the bench. And for the Rabbitohs, you've got Latrell Mitchell, Alex Johnson, Isaiah Tass, Campbell Graham, Isaac Thompson, Cody Walker, Lachlan Elias, Tavita Tatoa, Damien Cook, Thomas Burgess, Keenan Kyle Matangi, Michael Cheehan, and Cameron Murray in the forwards for the Rabbitohs. Then you got Blake Traffel, James Selly, David Mole, and Shark Mitchell, and Jake Cartwright for the 8 p.m. Queensland time versus the Rabbitohs versus Roosters, which will be a beauty. Then at 3 p.m. Queensland time, Saturday you got Titans vs Storm at Seabus Super Stadium. You got AJ Alexander Brinson at fullback, Wafona Pereira in the backs, Brian Kelly, Aaron Stewart, Philip Salmon, Kieran Foran, and Tanner Boyd. In the forwards for the Titans, you got Makia Fuaki, Chris Randall, Tino Vasamuli, David Fafita, Joe Stinson, Isaac Louie. And on the interchange bench, you got Jaden Campbell, which is Preston Campbell's son, Aaron Clark, Joe Vuna, Isaac Vasamuli, and Sam McIntyre, because you can take that bench in. Isaac Vasamuli is the younger brother of skipper Tino, who makes his NRL debut. And for the Storm, you got Nick Manny, Will Warbrick, Remus Smith, Justin Olam, Xavier Coates, Tyrone Wishart, and Jerome Hughes in the backs for the Storm. For the Storm forwards, you got Tui Kamiki, Harry Grant, Christian Welch, Trent Laurie, Elise Katoa, Josh King, I should say. And for the interchange bench, you got Jonah Pizzette, Alec McDonald, Tarek Sims, and Jordan Grant, and Grant Anderson in the 18. And if Grant Anderson comes in to the game for Coates, Aaron Penny's on standby. For the Cowboys, you've got that's at 3 p.m. Queensland time. The second game here, Cowboys vs Warriors. That's 30 p.m. at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. You go to Cowboys here. You got Tom Chester, Kyle Felt, Valentine Holmes, Gamet Shabowski, Mary Tuligi, Tulga, Tom Dearden, Chad Townsend for the backs in the Cowboys line. And in the forwards, you've got Jordan McLean, Reece Robson, Ruben Cotter, Cohen Hess, Jeremiah Nana, and Jason Tamalala. And in the interchange bench, you got Jack Greenville, which I went to school with, Griffin Nee. Where was it? Griffin Nee. Griffin Nee. Jermaine Tanoa Brown, James Tamia, and Herman Lucky in the interchange bench in the reserves. And on the forwards, you've got Aiden Fanil Blake. No, for the Warriors, you've got Tanane Tupiki, Edward Cossey, Braden William, Adam Pomfrey, Marcelo Montoya, Terry Martin, John Johnson in the backs for the Warriors. In the forwards, you've got Aiden Fanil Blake, Wade Egan, Bunty Afoa, Mitchell Barnett, Matara Nikora, Tohu Harris, which is the Warriors captain, Dylan Walker, Josh Curran, Barry Soren, and Tom Ale, and Freddie Usick on the inside for the Cowboys vs Warriors, which is 5:30 Queensland time. And you take the Cowboys there for this one. Tohu Harris plays his 200th NRL game for the Warriors. For the 7:30 game in Queensland, 7:35 p.m. Queensland game time. Saturday night, you've got the Broncos vs Dragons, which is in the Broncos back row. You've got Reece Walsh, Jesse Arthurs. Jesse Arthurs is coming in for Corey Oates. To Tony Staggs, Herbie Farnworth, Selwyn Cobbo, Ezra Mann, Adam Reynolds. And for the forwards, you've got Corey Jensen, Billy Walters, Payne Haas, Kirk Capewell, Jordan Ricky, Patrick Carrigan. On the interchange bench, you've got Corey Hakes, which is Broncos hooker, backup hooker, Kenan Patali, Lucia, Thomas Wegler, Martin Tapua, and Danny Marina. For the Dragons, you got Taro Salone, Matthew Furigi, Moses Sully, Zach Lomax, Mikhail Revolver, Jaden Sullivan, Ben Hunt as the hooker, as the halfback on me. Francis Molo, Mossy Masoya, maybe. Ben Black Laurie, Ben Murdoch Masilla, Jaden Sow, Jack Bird in the forwards. In the insurance bench, you got Jacob Little, Tony Musgrave, Toby Cransman, and Josh Kerr, and Michael Molo as the reserve, which you can bring in the 80th minute while those players get look like as in the cricket. And that is the Corey Yates had to have surgery on his jaw. At 4:05 p.m. at Belmore Sports Ground, you've got the Bulldogs vs Tigers. Hayes Perham, Jacob Carraz, Jacob Vera, Paul Atamai, Josh Adaka, Matt Burton, Kyle Flanagan. In the that's the backs for the Bulldogs. And in the forwards, you've got Max King, Reid Mahoney, Ryan Sutton, Lemmy Kickow, Jacob Preston, Raymond Futia Marina, Jaden Ockaball, Corey Waddell, Franklin Peel, and Firmino Brown for the Dogs interns, and Braden Burns as a reserve. For the Tigers, you've got Charlie Staines, David Nopaluma, Brenton Adden, Stafford Toa, Junior Tupper, Adam Dewey, Luke Brooks in the backs for the Tigers, Stefano Utukumu, Aspie Carousel, David Clemmer, Asu Kapoa, Sean Bloor, Vanilla Pole for the forwards. And in interns bench, you've got Brendan Wakeham, Alex Twal, Joe Offengowie, Brendan Tuma, and Justin Matuma. And that game is 4:05 p.m. Queensland time at Belmore Oval in Sydney. And for the Sharks vs the Raiders at 6:15 p.m. Queensland time. You've got Sebastian Kris, Nick Cotric, Matthew Timika, Harley Smith Shields, Albert Hopewadi, Jack Whiten, and Jamal Fogarty for the backs for the Raiders. Passim Passimi Silva for the forwards. Danny Levi, Joseph Tapine, Hudson Young, Elliot Whitehead, Corey Wahira Nira. For the interns, they're the forwards for the Raiders. For the backs, you've got Tom Starling, Tree Mooney, Corey Horsburgh, Emery Gula, and Zach Wilford. For the reserves, or the interns as you call them. And for the Sharks, you got William Kennedy, Sione Katoa, Jesse Ramian, Cesar Fia Talca, Ronaldo Melita, Matt Moylan, and Braden Trindle for the backs for the Sharks. Toby Rudolph, Brad Brayley, Brendan Hamlin Ueli, Britton Nakora, Teague Wilton, Dalvin Newcomb for the forwards. For the Sharks, Cameron McInnes, Royce Hunt, Oregon Kaufusi, Jack Williams, and Connor Tracy for the reserves. Yeah. You're right, just adding up something here. I'm just adding up something here. Just adding up something here for a minute. When it gets to 5 o'clock, I'll throw out a raid to someone. Or when we get up to the hour mark. Because that would give us the 10 hours. Just wait for them to get their location. But I'll forward them a message on this here. Just wondering how long they are away on Discord, because I'll throw out a raid to them. And for the supercars, which I'll read out in a minute. For the supercars, this was supercars. I'll just move my screen here. For the supercars, they just raced at Newcastle. For the supercars, they just raced at Newcastle. You had Cameron Walters in the Monster Energy car number 6. Win race 1. Chaz Mostert win race in 2nd place. Team Andrew Walkinshaw Racing and car 9 Brady Kostecki. Car 99 Brady Kostecki. In race 2 you had first Shane Van Gisbergen, Chevrolet Camaro Red Bull Racing Australia. Second Chaz Mostert, Ford Mustang. Team and control Andrew Walkinshaw Racing. And third David Reynolds, Ford Mustang Grove Racing, car 26. Chad was in car. What car Chad in? Chad is in. On the leaderboard, you got Chaz in first place on 276 points. Brady Kostecki in second place on 231. Third is Cameron Walters on 219. He's racing Tickwood Racing. David Reynolds in fourth on 207. And Andre Heimgartner on 207 and fifth. Will Brown in sixth on 186. Mark Winterbottom in seventh on 180. Jack Robock in 174 points in position 8. James Golding, Newon Racing sponsored it. 171 points in position 9. Scott Price Team 18 is in 10th place in 150 points. Aussie Coffee Beans streaming at 7:30 tonight, Queensland time, I think. To run this one for this stream to start. Go with this. Someone I can. Wonder if she's alive yet. The wrong after I'd have to Lizzie Bumblebee. She's a moderator here. I think she's live. When we get up to that hour mark, I'll throw it over to her. And download my Twitch pod. Lizzie Bumblebee is an awesome streamer. It was her birthday yesterday. It was her birthday yesterday. It was her birthday yesterday. Her and Farmer Mick have mods in here. So I'll throw it over to her in a minute and just wait until we get up to the hour. Yeah. It was her birthday yesterday. Aussie Coffee Beans live at 7:30 tonight. When we get up to the hour, I'll radio to her. She's streaming, just chatting. She's out for her birthday dinner. She's out for her birthday dinner. When we get out to, I'll throw it up to Lizzie in a minute. I'm just waiting for her to just. I'll throw it up to her to see what she's up to. I'll throw it up to her. She's just. I'll throw it up to her and found Mick. Yeah, I'll throw it up to her and found Mick. Farmer Mick is into bees, so if you got any question on bees and that, be sure to ask Lizzie and that crew. But yeah, I might not stream tomorrow. I might skip tomorrow and start again Thursday. I might stream tomorrow. I might not stream. Not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or not, but I'll post in Discord and I'll Aussie Coffee Bean know so he can announce it on his channel. Yeah, but if you got it, Lizzie and Farmer were doing grape harvests, grape harvests down this stream. So if you got any questions about grapes and that, hit up Lizzie Bumblebee or Farmer Mick85 on Twitch. I'll post their links. Yeah, I'll send off this raid, but thank you all for coming in. I might stream tomorrow, but don't know what to stream tomorrow. If there's any celebrities, we covered Steve Irwin we covered Steve Irwin on last Wednesday. If there's any people you want to know about, for example, explorers and that, etc., or I could do a stream on one of the NRL players like Darren Lockyer or someone. Yeah, I'll throw it up to Lizzie now. This is her channel here. It's chill out. We're gonna go up to this channel. Hey, White Shadow, how are you? White Shadow, you just missed me. I was about to ride out, but I'll stick around for a bit. I'm fantastic. How are you? I'm good, White Shadow. I'm very fantastic, White Shadow. I was telling people in chat before, White Shadow, if there's any celebrities you want to know about for tomorrow. Like, for example, we did Steve Irwin last week. We did Steve Irwin last week. We covered his. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. I was just telling people here before. There was Captain Buzz and .com Tech watching. That next week I'll do Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday because Tuesday we got a community meeting with the NDIS about the community gardens, but those 3 streams that week will probably be only 30 minutes, roughly an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, or 45 minutes, because those 3 days I'll be with the NDIS. That's why in the morning up till 3 o'clock. But yeah, fantastic. What's other? You got command there too. You can use to promote your channel too. It's exclamation White Shadow, exclamation mark White Shadow 33 with the underscore, like your username. Eleanor's got one. Truckee Mitch, I don't know if you follow Truckee Mitch, but he was supposed to be streaming today too. He's from Australia. And just my weekend was fantastic. My weekend was fantastic, actually. What I do, I watched the Supercars. That's why I posted the results in Discord. My weekend was fantastic. I posted the results in Discord for you and watched the NRL. And what was I going to tell you? At the WrestleMania event, we got another match. I already had the match card for you. These are the definite matches for anyone interested in WWE. Yeah, happy birthday to Free Dog Monkey. My weekend was fantastic. Yeah, it's another stream's birthday today too, watch that. It was her birthday yesterday, but they couldn't. They were going out for. They went out for dinner tonight for the WrestleMania event, which is the 1st and 2nd of April. 10 a.m. it starts. The Miz is hosting. It's in Hollywood, Los Angeles. You've got the undisputed WWE Universal title match, which is Cody Rhodes vs Roman Reigns. The United States Championship, John Cena vs Austin Theory. Rhea Ripley vs Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title. Raw Women's title is Asuka vs Bianca Belair. Brock Lesnar vs Omos. And the other one that's just been confirmed today, Edge vs Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. And Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita vs Damage Control. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll write out to Lizzie Bumbo now. Because I'm just starting to get the sniffles. But yeah, I'll stream tomorrow if there's a celebrity you want to know about. Let me know in Discord. Happy birthday, Free Monkey. Yeah, I'll write out to Free Monkey now. No, Lizzie Bumblebee. If you stick around, I'll just end the stream type raid for her. For her. I'll type raid. It was her birthday yesterday. They were doing a grape harvest on her birthday for a farmer that's taking grapes up to Sydney markets. So if you want to know about grapes or bees or farming, hit up Lizzie Bumblebee or IRL Fishing. hit up Strauss TV or Strauss Fishing. Truckee Mitch is another streamer. I don't know when he'll be starting back. Aussie Coffee Bean is live tonight at 7:30. Phoenix is live tomorrow night at 7:30. Eleanor Saw is live at 6 p.m. tonight. .com Tech we don't know about. Timmy G is live tomorrow night at 7:30. The old radio to Lizzie Bumblebee. I'll see what how many views got. Where is she? She's got 67 viewers, but yeah, I'll write out to her. So if you want to jump over there in a minute after when the raid goes through, we'll write out to her.